Hello, beautiful humans. I'm Jen Madrone, and today we're talking about meditation. Now, I call it a love-hate relationship because it is such a simple practice, and yet the simplicity can make us think that it's easy, which it's anything but easy. That's why they call it a practice, because we have to practice and develop our skills, like building the meditation muscle. I remember when I was 19 or 20, and I was dealing with a lot of issues in my life and some depression and just a crazy busy mind, and I decided I was going to sit down and meditate, and that it was going to fix everything, that my life would change. And so I found a nice spot and sat below a tree and said, okay, 1, 2, 3, meditate. And I, tried a couple of techniques I had heard, and my mind just got louder and louder and louder, and all of the negative thoughts that I was trying to run from just increased in intensity. And I ended up just feeling like shit at the end. I was like, what the hell is this meditation thing? It doesn't work. And so I started doing some reading and some studying on it, and for years I found that what worked best for me at that time was doing very specific meditations that had steps for my mind to follow, to keep my mind focused on, whether it was a breathing technique where you inhale for a certain count and exhale for a certain count, or whether you're focusing on different parts of the body. I found that for me, I got the best results when I had something for my mind to really focus on. And so for years, what I did was just breathing meditations and other sorts of focused meditations, and that really helped calm my nervous system a lot. And then I was able to later move into just the more what they call like mindfulness meditation or transcendental meditation, where you just focus on your breath, and there's just a quietness there. And what I found is that that complete quietness that we're searching for is rare. It takes time to develop that skill, and we tend to beat ourselves up when we're not finding that quietness, when there's still some thoughts going on. And so we need to be really gentle on ourselves. And the more that we beat ourselves up and the more that we notice these thoughts, the louder they seem to get. And so when we're doing meditation, it's not about perfection. It's not about totally silencing the mind, which of course is the goal, but it's about complete gentleness and just being present with ourselves and being present with what we're feeling in our body, and not running from any of it. And we tend to recognize like, oh shit, I just lost my, I'm thinking about something else now, and we'll beat ourselves up. But instead, try the technique of noticing when you are quiet, even if it's for a second, and saying, all right, that's it. I was quiet, good job, nice work, instead of what we tend to do, which is to really judge ourselves a lot as soon as we start thinking about, what we need to do today, or what we're going to have for dinner, or whatever, our partner said to us 5 minutes ago. And so just that gentleness is what it's about, being present with ourselves and really loving ourselves through the process. And that's what will build that meditation muscle. And so I suggest starting with, if you're new to meditation, starting with 5 minutes a day and setting the alarm for 5 minutes, and then slowly increasing it. And just sitting, even if your mind is a little bit crazy or a lot crazy, just sitting and not moving, being with that mind, being with yourself, is you have succeeded if you do that for the 5 minutes that you set your goal, even if there's all sorts of thoughts that are happening. So, and there's so many different kinds of meditations that you can research, and you can find guided meditations online, which are really helpful. I want to move you through a short little intro that may be helpful to get you centered in your meditations. And so let's do that real quick before we end this video. So I invite you to just get comfy, sit quiet for a minute, close your eyes, and ignore the voices in the background. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so now that I got everyone else to be quiet for us for a minute, let's close our eyes. We're going to do a brief little meditation. Take some nice deep breaths into your belly. And now bring your attention to your mind, right to the center of the mind, to the third eye. And that's where we're going to visualize an elevator. And we're going to bring all the thoughts and all the pieces of ourselves into that elevator. And collect them, see them going into it. And once they're all in there, you're going to close the door of the elevator with your imagination. And then you're going to watch that elevator go down, all the way down into the heart. And when you feel it drop into the heart, then those elevator doors are going to open, and you're going to breathe in and out of the heart. Focusing your breath and your energy and your intention on breathing in and out of the heart. Feeling the heart expand as you fill it with oxygen. And squeezing it tight as you breathe out. Breathing in, expanding the heart. Breathing out, squeezing the heart. And you can breathe in and out of the heart for as long as you want. I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to say goodbye and let you just keep doing that breathing in and out of the heart for as long as you like. Have a beautiful day.